Jireh, you are enough. Jireh, you are enough. And I will be content in every circumstance. Jireh, you are enough. Acoustic lesson, we're doing this song, Jireh, Maverick City Music, Elevation Worship. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, I got the capo on the first fret here. The song is in the key of E flat. So I think the easiest way for us to get there is probably just to go capo 1, play these D shapes. So when you put the capo on the first fret and you play the shapes in the key of D, it just kind of magically turns the guitar into the key of E flat. So you can do this way if you wanted to do the capo on the 3rd fret and play the C shapes. You could definitely do that. But for this lesson, I'm going to show you how to do it this way. So the chords we need a B minor, and then we need an A, and then we need a G chord, we need a D, and then we use an E minor. And I usually just kind of do this E minor, kind of like I'm doing in the key of G, but I usually just kind of take that pinky finger off, that high E string. And then we need a D over F sharp. So you can do it this way, or if you wanted to do it this way with your thumb, whatever's more comfortable for you. So here's what's going on. The song is in 4/4 timing, which is going to be important because you know basically what that means is we strum and we count to 4. And the chord changes are going to be a little bit tricky on this song. So it kind of sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the chords change. They don't get a full 4 down strums. So let me just show you. We'll start with the intro. You're just going to play this chord progression 1 time. So B minor, A, and then it goes to the, or actually B minor, D, G, D. So that'll sound like this. So the first chord, this B minor, it's always going to get 3 down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the D chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's going to get the 4th down strum of that sequence. So basically just you need to know 3 down strums on the B minor, 5 down strums on the D, 3 down strums on the G, 5 down strums on the D again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes right into the verse. And the verse is the same kind of timing, except instead of that D chord being the 2nd chord, so we, in the intro, B minor to the D. For the verses, we're going to go B minor, A, G, D. So that'll sound like this. So I'm not 100% sure how the lyrics flow on this song, but just remember, you're just gonna be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that kind of leads us into the it's just the second part of the verse, and it actually changes the chord progression slightly. So it goes A to the B minor to the G to the D. So it doesn't take a trophy to make you proud. I've never been more loved than I am right now. So we have a couple of really quick changes when we have this E minor in there. So just we'll start back on that line. It doesn't take a trophy to make you proud. So that's just gonna be the still 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that last line, I'll never be more loved than I am right now. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that'll go into verse 2. So it's a little bit tricky, the timing of it. I had to like listen to it a couple times. So just that last line, I'll never be more loved than I am right now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes into verse 2. So you may need to rewind this on that part of the song. It's a little tricky, but then that goes into verse 2. Verse 2 is the same as verse 1 chord-wise and chord progression. So the last part of that verse 2, you've never been closer than you are right now. It's gonna be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a little tricky. And then we get to the chorus, and the chorus is what I was playing and kind of singing through in the intro to this lesson. So chorus gonna be A to the B minor to the G to the D. We're gonna do that twice, and then we're gonna go A, B minor, E minor, D, and then back to the A, B minor, G, D. So, Jireh, you are enough. Jireh, you are enough. I will be content in every circumstance. Jireh, you are enough. So I'll play through that without singing. So that's your chorus, and then you just hang on that chord progression. That's going to be kind of like the interlude between the verses, or between the chorus and verse 3. So it's just going to be that interlude. Same chord progression, A, B minor, G, D. And then that goes into verse 3. Verse 3 is the same as verse 1 and 2 chord progression wise. And then that goes to chorus 2. Chorus 2 is the same as chorus 1, chord progression wise. And then, so this is where we get to, we have, I'm going to call them like 2 or 3 different bridges. Sometimes I see that they're called vamps, but I'm just gonna call these bridges because there's 2 or 3, I think 3 different sections in here, and it'll be easiest just to label them bridge 1, bridge 2, bridge 3. So the chord progression for all of these bridges, well, we'll start with this first bridge. So bridge 1 is going to be the interlude leading into this before, so after the chorus, getting into this first bridge, that chord progression is going to be A, B minor, G, D. Or if you wanted to do that D over F sharp there, you could. So you're just going to do that same kind of like strumming, the same down strums. 3 on the first one, second chord gets 5, third chord gets 3, fourth chord gets 5. So here's how the bridge is gonna sound. It's gonna start on that A. I'm already loved, I'm already chosen, I know who I am, I know what you've spoken, I'm already loved, more than I could imagine, and that is enough. I'm already loved, I'm already chosen, I know who I am, I know what you've spoken, I'm already loved, more than imagine, and that is enough. So it's all nice and easy until we get to that last line. More than I could imagine, more than I'm already loved, more than I could imagine, that is enough. It's kind of like a quick E minor. So I'm already loved, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, more than I could, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, that is enough. So the E minor is just getting 2 down strums. So let me just play that last kind of, I'm already loved, more than I could imagine, and that is enough. So that's gonna sound like this. Play it again. I'm already loved, more than I could imagine. So just know it's kind of a quick 2 down strums, and then it goes back to the D. So I think you'll probably have to work through that a little bit on the when you play through the recording. And then there's the tag, and that is enough. So that's just, that is enough. So E minor, that is enough, to the D. And then it goes back to the, that is enough, that is enough, that is enough. That same bridge chord pattern, A, B minor, G, D. So then after that, so that, I'm calling that bridge 1. That goes to the chorus. Chorus is the same. And then the, there's an interlude. Let's see. So there's, after that chorus too, there's a little bit of an instrumental, and the instrumental just kind of leads into, I'll call it the second bridge. And if he dresses the lilies with beauty and splendor. So that's just, this chord progression is gonna be super easy. 2 chords, G, to the D over F sharp. And if he dresses the lilies with beauty and splendor, how much more will he clothe you? How much more will he clothe you? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty much the extent of what you're gonna play on that bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for that entire second bridge. And then it goes into I'll call it the third bridge. More than you ask, think, or imagine, according to his power working within. It's more than you know, more than you ask, think, or imagine, according to his power. So just this last part is going to be A, B minor, E minor, D, A, B minor. So this song, I mean, there's a lot of parts, so you may need to really kind of work through this. Write some stuff down. I've got the chord charts for this on my Patreon page, which I'll put the link in the description. So definitely kind of work through this. It's going to take you a little bit of time. There's a lot of changes and a lot of parts to this song. So if you have questions, definitely, you know, as usual, let me know what's going on, what you're confused with, what you have questions on, and I'll do the best I can to help you out and get this song down for you. So hope this helps you guys out. I hope it helps your worship, your time with the Lord, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.